This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at Langnese Capri. This is a classic product over here in Germany. I do not know how far it has made it around the globe, and I do not know if this has been invented in Germany and is now part of the Hard Brand Company stuff, but it is certainly popular over here and has been a part of Langnese's lineup for quite some time. Now, pause if you want to take a look at the nutrition table right here, and pause if you want to take a look at the ingredients list right there. Orangenfruchteis, orange ice pop. I do not know what it's called in English necessarily. I should know that by now. In Germany, well, in German in general, I guess also in Austria and the German-speaking parts of Switzerland, ice is usually referred to as the ice cream, or the other way around, I should have said that. So it's the ice cream. We just call that ice. And depending on where you are, maybe you call that glass or something else. But ice is the most frequent term for ice cream here in Germany. So when we have got something that doesn't have any cream in it, then we usually call it either just ice or Wassereis, so the water ice. So this here is Orangenfruchteis, orange fruit ice. Yeah. Let me know what you call it in the comment section down below. Okay, I'm going to open up this particular package now, if I can manage to find the designated opening spot of this. And here we have them, quite a few of them. 9 Capris are in here, and it has got this, well, very subtle, but still custom wrapper for the ice cream. It still has Capri written on here. So I guess I'm going to put the rest of them in the freezer, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, I'm back at the desk, so let us open up the individual Capri now. This is it. It's got a nice rich yellow color to it. Not as perfectly homogeneous as it is on the package, of course, and you can see slightly through it, which is nice. Scent-wise, it smells orangey, certainly. Yeah, very citrus fruit-like. Very interesting. So overall, the first impression is quite alright for the Capri. What I do miss though is the shape of this. I guess it's supposed to have these two like ridges and this sort of more pronounced bulge here. It doesn't really have that in just that way, unfortunately. I think it used to have that as a very prominent feature, because this is like one of the few features that it does have in the first place. Okay, let's go for the first bite of the Langnese Capri. So, when you think of that water ice or whatever, right, you think that this is something hard, but it's not hard at all. You can squeeze it almost. It's more like a sorbet that you first crack, and then you can, I guess, feel that sorbet texture in your mouth. It's actually quite interesting. Flavor-wise, yes, I definitely feel that orange flavor. It's got a certain amount of slight bitterness to it too, that citrus fruits like to have. That's interesting. Maybe it's because, okay, the first ingredient is orange juice out of orange juice concentrate. I mean, it's from the concentrate, but at least it's orange juice. Next one is sugar, and then glucose, fructose syrup, yada yada yada. But for something that's this simple, I still would have expected something else to be the first ingredient. But it's nice. Orange juice out of orange juice concentrate. Is this healthy? Okay, maybe not, but 21 grams of sugar. It's not per 100 grams. Per pop, it's 12 already. Okay. I don't know what to make of this. If it's healthy or not. It's not healthy. It's not like having an actual glass of juice, but I guess there are more unhealthy options out there. So I'm actually positively surprised. I thought it was going to be one of these hard ones that you really have to bite, but it isn't. And keeping in mind that this is usually one of the cheapest options that you have at the when you buy like individual ice creams like that or popsicles like that, this might even be a decent option. It certainly does have this bitterness to it though, from the orange. So I guess I'm going to finish this off, and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. Alright, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I'm giving half points. Well, because essentially it didn't perfectly look like it did on the box. Scent wise it was fine though. Maybe I could give 0.75 points out of one available one here, but I think slightly more pronounced, more attention to detail shape would be nice, especially with something that is as simple as this particular product right here. Color-wise, I'm giving 1 out of 1 available point because it was in fact very close to what it was supposed to be looking like. And consistency and texture-wise, I'm giving 1.75 out of 2 available points because I really enjoy this particular, not chewy, but crumbly is also not the word. It's not creamy, right? It's more like a stiff sorbet, sort of. Yeah, that stiff sorbet texture. That is very interesting. Something that wasn't as great were some of the more like icy crystals that we have, which I guess might have been also down to the condensate that forms on the ice itself, on the little popsicle. That might be the culprit for that. So I don't know if it's 100% down to the Capri itself, but still very decent up until this point for something very simple like this. Taste wise, I'm giving 3 out of 5 available points because it did taste in fact of oranges. Could have been a bit less bitter maybe, but maybe then again that might be the most wonderful thing about the Capri. If you like the Capri, let me know what you like most about it. Maybe it's the bitterness of the whole thing. Overall though, pretty decent. Thematization wise, I'm giving 1 out of 1 available point because I already deducted points for this thing not looking as perfectly as it should, but I still think that this is a very, very decent ice cream. We actually have some orange juice. Okay, it's out of orange juice concentrate, but it has involved some oranges down the road, and not too few by the ingredients list. If we were to believe that at least. So in total, we end up with a 7.25 out of 10 for the Langnese Capri, das Original. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to end this particular video. If you have got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I want to see you soon. Until then.